Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Janelle Brown of Sister Wives doesn't give a damn about what God thinks. Has Janelle Brown, star of Sister Wives, abandoned her faith? Janelle was a devout member of the LDS Church prior to dating Kody Brown. After leaving the church, she joined the AUB and became Kody's second wife, joining his family. Is Janelle still religious, though, since that she and Kody are no longer together? Some Sister Wives fans question whether her faith ever mattered to her at all after watching fresh scenes this season. Fans of Sister Wives discuss Janelle Brown's religious devotion. Mary made the decision to ask the church for an official release when she and Kody parted ways. Janelle was more unsure, but Christine firmly stated that she didn't require a release. Fans are aware that Janelle has yet to request a release from her spiritual marriage from the church. She hasn't ruled it out entirely, though. But does she really give a damn about what the church says now? Janelle is indifferent to God's opinion? This week, a social media user posted something online. Episode 20 of Season 19. As they drive to North Carolina and talk about Janelle's release, Christine asks Janelle whether she has spoken to God and what he said. Janelle declined as she didn't give a damn about his opinion. The OP continued by asking how devoted Janelle Brown is to her faith. They said they liked Janelle but didn't understand her way of thinking as they wrapped up their discussion. What is her current level of faith? When it works for her, viewers believe the TLC star is faithful. In general, the views of other social media users differed. Even though Janelle was no longer an active member of the AUB, others believed that she was still firmly rooted in her beliefs. Among the opinions were: since they were no longer affiliated with their previous religion, it seemed to me that she didn't require their consent. It sounded more like the church couldn't tell me what to do than that it was important to God, in my opinion. Perhaps I wasn't paying close enough attention. I don't think she comprehends her role either. She previously cited faith as the justification for not formally divorcing Kody. She asserted that because of her faith, she would engage in polygamy once more. A lot of what they all say, in my opinion, is merely performative and not at all true. All that intrigued Janelle was Kody. If religion was required to win him over, so be it. I believe Janelle practiced polygamy in the cafeteria style. She left the other items behind and picked and chose what she wanted. Just what I need at the time, no faith required. Similar to Kody. Janelle Brown, star of Sister Wives, talks about her brief marriage to Mary's brother prior marrying Kody Brown. Adam Barber, the brother of fellow Sister Wives actress Mary Brown, was Janelle Brown's husband. However, other from what Janelle said on her most recent appearance on the Reality Life with Kate Casey podcast, there is little to no information about it in the media. Before embracing polygamy, the reality star recounted her very, very short-lived marriage to Adam. Janelle stated that the marriage wasn't genuine in the podcast's Tuesday, November 5th episode. Many of us have had starter marriages, the host Kate Casey quipped, leading Janelle to acknowledge that it really qualifies as such. The marriage just didn't take, she adding, I think we might have lived together physically, actually lived together for, 6 months, according to People. In 1990, the year Mary became Kody's first wife, she and Barber separated after 2 years of marriage. The TLC star said, I didn't cross paths with him, in response to the question of whether meeting Kody was awkward. Except occasionally, I didn't spend a lot of time at Mary's place, where she was then her sister-in-law. I happened to be present when Kody arrived. And the faith already captivated me, according to Us Weekly. When Mary spoke on the Misunderstood with Rachel Uckadal podcast in June, she talked candidly about her relationship with Janelle after fans' reactions to her first marriage. It took her some time to get her head wrapped around it, so she says, I think it really weirds a lot of people out, including herself. Emotions were present. To put it mildly, there were feelings. After Janelle and Barber parted ways, she became Kody's second wife in 1993. Later, Christine and Robin Brown became Sister Wives and joined the plural marriage. It represented something a little more dynamic or something more robust than the faith I had, Janelle recounted her thoughts at the time regarding polygamy. However, Janelle and Kody didn't click right away. Rather, she was meeting with other prospects and even presented them to Kody and Mary. "I had girlfriends and relationships elsewhere. We occasionally went on double dates." She added that although Kody didn't start the connection, she said, "Oh, I had a feeling," when she first saw him. Like, "Oh, you're there." However, Janelle's curiosity about polygamy was what led her to seek Kody. "I began to research the religion. I found Mary's mother to be a very helpful resource. I essentially decided to become a member of the faith." After being married in 1993, the couple had 6 kids, including a 25-year-old son named Garrison Brown who passed away in May. Kody and Janelle's 30-year spiritual marriage came to an end in 2022 when they announced their separation. A lot of family strife, mostly related to Kody's relationship with Janelle's children, led to her choice to end their relationship. Only Robin, one of his other wives, was permitted to break a peculiar rule by Sister Wives star Kody Brown. According to reports, the primary cause of the ongoing conflict in the Brown family is the marriage of Sister Wives Kody and Robin Brown. Kody's relationships with his previous marriages deteriorated over time, with each departing him over claims of partiality towards Robin. One such instance was when Kody flatly declared that his top priority was their relationship and not the others, ignoring Robin's plea to spend more time with his children. He also created conflict by applying harsh regulations, such as a piercing ban, to all of his wives but Robin. Because he convinced his wives that it was against God's purpose for women to have any form of body piercing, Kody convinced them to forego even simple earrings. By making his children follow the same no-piercing rule, he created a strict family policy. But when Robin arrived, the rules were altered. Even after she married Kody, she kept wearing her earrings, and her kids weren't subject to the same restriction. According to Fandom Wire, this obvious exemption infuriated his other wives and widened the already widening gap in the family. Kody's authority over his wife went beyond simply enforcing the piercing restriction. It also included a number of other harsh regulations that affected practically every aspect of their lives. In the early seasons of Sister Wives, viewers saw his wives follow a strict dress code that included modest clothing with long gowns, high necklines, and 3/4 to full sleeves. But as time went on, the ladies began to quietly rebel and gradually adopt more contemporary styles. Kody was also a believer in sacred loneliness. He expected his wives to come to terms with the idea that they would often feel lonely as he divided his time between them. Their relationships finally broke down as a result of these rigid expectations. Christine Brown reacted startlingly when Kody requested them to abide by this rule, sacred loneliness? As if you should respect the fact that you are lonely? According to Nicki Swift, the patriarch said that he enforced the ban because he was tired of hearing about his ladies' loneliness all the time. Going forward, the most crucial rule concerned sharing. Kody insisted that his wives embrace and share him without protest. He felt that in order to be fully satisfied, he needed the attention of several women. "To be honest, I am not sure if any one of my wives could fulfill all my needs," he wrote at one point. Kody had his wives adhere to patriarchal norms when Christine filed for divorce. He declared, "I'm going to be the head of my household again, and so I'm not going to be circumvented in that," in a season 17 episode. "I don't have time to waste on people who don't appreciate or treat me with dignity at this stage of my life." The family's dissolution was also influenced by his stringent COVID regulations. Some of his most severe requests, such as using alcohol wipes to sanitize mail and taking a shower after grocery shopping, were made public by the Sister Wives. According to Screen Rant, Kody's social separation mandate was the strictest condition, preventing him from seeing the majority of his wives and kids for months. Janelle Brown, a prominent figure from the reality television series Sister Wives, has recently sparked discussions regarding her stance on faith and personal autonomy. In a candid conversation with Christine Brown, Janelle expressed indifference towards seeking spiritual guidance about her marital status, stating she hadn't consulted God because she didn't care what he thought. This revelation has led to debates among fans about Janelle's commitment to her faith and the complexities of her personal journey. Janelle's evolving relationship with faith. Before joining the polygamous Brown family, Janelle was a practicing member of the LDS Church. She left to become part of the Apostolic United Brethren, AUB, and marry Kody Brown as his second wife. Over time, her relationship with faith appears to have evolved, especially following her separation from Kody. Her recent comments suggest a shift towards personal autonomy over religious dictates. Fan reactions and interpretations. Fans have varied interpretations of Janelle's stance. Some believe she distinguishes between institutional mandates and personal spirituality, while others think her commitment to polygamy was more about family than faith. Discussions on social media reflect these diverse viewpoints, highlighting the complexity of her position. Contrasting views on spiritual releases. The concept of seeking a spiritual release from marriage varies among the Brown family members. Mary Brown sought an official release after her separation, whereas Christine dismissed the need for one, labeling it as dogmatic. Janelle's ambivalence towards obtaining a release further underscores her evolving perspective on faith and personal freedom. Kody Brown's perspective. Kody Brown has also reflected on his spiritual connections with his ex-wives. He questioned a lingering karmic connection with Janelle and mentioned not feeling the need for a spiritual divorce from Mary or Christine. This highlights differing interpretations of spiritual bonds within the family. Janelle's focus on family. Despite changes in her marital and spiritual life, Janelle remains deeply committed to her 6 children. She actively supports their endeavors and maintains close relationships, emphasizing her role as a mother. Conclusion. Janelle Brown's journey reflects a complex interplay between faith, personal autonomy, and familial responsibilities. Her candidness about her beliefs invites discussions on the evolving nature of spirituality and individual choice within the framework of plural marriage. In the intricate narrative of TLC's sister wives, Janelle Brown has consistently emerged as a figure of pragmatism and resilience. Her journey within the plural marriage to Kody Brown, alongside Mary, Christine, and Robin, has been marked by personal evolution and shifting perspectives on faith and family dynamics. A pivotal moment that encapsulates this evolution is her candid declaration, "I didn't care what God thought." This statement not only underscores Janelle's individualistic approach but also invites a deeper exploration into her relationship with spirituality, her role within the Brown family, and the broader implications of her stance. Janelle's pragmatic approach to faith. Janelle's journey into the world of polygamy was not rooted in deep-seated religious convictions. Before joining the Brown family, she was a practicing member of the mainstream Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, LDS. Her transition to the Apostolic United Brethren, AUB, a fundamentalist Mormon sect that endorses polygamy, was influenced more by her relationship with Kody than by doctrinal beliefs. This pragmatic approach to faith is evident in her recent reflections on obtaining a spiritual release from her marriage to Kody. Unlike Mary, who sought an official release from the church, Janelle expressed ambivalence, stating she hadn't consulted God on the matter because she didn't care what he thought. Divergent views on spiritual separation. The concept of spiritual release holds significant weight in the AUB community. According to church doctrine, a woman remains spiritually bound to her husband until she engages in a sexual relationship with another man. Janelle's dismissal of this belief as dogmatic reflects her departure from traditional interpretations. Her perspective aligns with Christine's, who also rejected the necessity of a formal release, highlighting a shared sentiment of personal agency over institutional mandates. Implications for the Brown family dynamics. Janelle's stance on spiritual matters has profound implications for the Brown family's dynamics. Her pragmatic approach contrasts with Kody's views, leading to tensions within their relationship. Kody's labeling of Janelle as a relationship coward amidst their split underscores the discord stemming from their differing beliefs and priorities. Moreover, Janelle's strained relationship with Robin, Kody's fourth wife, further complicates familial interactions. Both Janelle and Christine have expressed distrust towards Robin, citing concerns over transparency and intentions. Janelle's relationship with her children. Throughout her journey, Janelle has maintained a steadfast commitment to her 6 children, Logan, Madison, Hunter, Gabriel, Savannah, and the late Garrison. Her pragmatic approach to faith and family life has influenced her children's upbringing, emphasizing personal responsibility and critical thinking. The tragic loss of Garrison in 2024 deeply affected Janelle, reinforcing her focus on her remaining children's well-being and her role as a supportive mother. Public perception and fan reactions. Janelle's candidness about her faith has elicited